Oh, fresh. Oh, cool. All right, now it's YouTube time. Time for the YouTuber boys to take over. Oh, what's up, everybody? So, how is it going? We are going to be playing some Red Kayn, even though it's not going to look like Red Kayn, but we're going to be playing some Red Kayn. So far, you can probably see we have Ignite, we have Smite. So, what we're going to be looking to do with Ignite and the Smite, basically, they have a comp that Red Kayn is really good into and Blue Kayn is pretty bad into. But notice that we are playing in Masters now because we are continuing the challenge. So, there's going to be a lot more counterplay towards Kayn. There's going to be a lot more that I have to work towards. And one of the biggest counters to Red Kayn, as you get higher and higher elo, is mobility. The inability for me to actually get on top of them and fight them is why I'm taking this rune page. Now you're probably thinking, well, if you're struggling with mobility, why would you take Ignite? You know, why not have Flash? You're losing mobility. Because if I go a certain mythic, then that will lead to me always being able to stay on top of them. If I can stay on top of them, then I want the extra Ignite to help me win the 1v1 against champs like Kha'Zix. So, that item is going to be Prowlers. Prowlers with Ignite. And we're going to go get Death Stance after that. And if you guys are wondering where this build, this playstyle actually came from a player named Acadian. He's an LCS player. Told me all about this a long time ago. I was like, dude, that is amazing. That is awesome. I love it. So that's what we're rocking with right now. Sadly, no leash. Warwick went for a cheese unsuccessfully. Looks like Kha'Zix is starting top side, no leash. But what we could do this game is maybe look to not full clear, or at least be very cautious when we're in our bot side. Because Kha'Zix in this elo definitely wants to look to invade. And notice how I can tell his thought process by just what he's doing. Right now he's on the Gromp, and thankfully he'll be a little bit slow, he'll be a little bit delayed because no leash. I am as well, but Kha'Zix is a lot less forgiving early on. Probably gonna look to get like the Ravenous Hydra ability as first strike, so he's gonna look to be very aggressive, very on hand with me.
By the way, this was KarasMai.
This is where Ignite will work well too. Yo, mock that. Thanks to 28 months. Because if he ever is about to jump on me, I can always try to Ignite, take away the first strike damage, get rid of that little amplifier, and then I can just try and outmaneuver him. Stuff like that would be really huge. Kind of debating on actually just getting my W here, but because I have this lovely ward my mid laner put for me, I'm able to just kind of sort through my jungle a little bit more fluently, a little bit more safely. Sometimes when you don't auto one extra time, the wolves won't die. That time actually got really close. So right now, because I don't see him on the ward there, the only place he can approach from is right here. Looks like Kha'Zix actually is going for a 3 amp top gank because Warwick has no flash. So we'll see how that goes for him. Here, I'll actually watch it because I got some time to kill here. Could maybe look for a mid gank here too. I just walk up and E and ignite him. This guy probably wouldn't expect it because, well, you know, I'm Kayn. Doesn't really make sense for me to have ignite. I'll just back him up, get the bot Raptors, and then get the Scuttle. Yeah, really, it's just about helping the Tilly out there. Just a pressure gank. And we're gonna farm this. The Maokai right here, that's kind of dangerous.
Their screams will echo.
Woo! I should have just ran. It's fine though. It's fine. That's so huge. That's so huge. Maybe deny him the bot scuttle here. Whoa! That was spicy. I thought she was gonna throw her Q. I kept trying to dodge the Q there. Oh my god. Okay, Kha'Zix flashed. All that. Oh, his timer's gonna be like 9 minutes. Oh, yo, yo. I wish Nami walked up in the river here. But it doesn't look like she's going to. Alright, good thing Kha'Zix didn't get it. That's perfect. Alright, now we can just farm our Gromp. Maybe I should have went to the top scuttle there. Try to get all that as well. That would have been perfect, I think. But this is really good. I think they're playing really aggressive bot side here as well. They maybe look to just hover over. I doubt that they think I'm here. So that'd be a good, like, little catch them off guard type vibe. Nice, kill him. And another kill. Oh, boys, it's flying. It's flying left and right. Want me to shove the wave in, it looks like. What a start. Oh my god. Master's Elo can be very, very Papega. You will notice. It can be very Papega. This is crazy. This is a wild start here. And you know what? We're going to get Prowler's Claw this early on. Oh my god. This is crazy. What is going on? Yeah, we're just so insanely ahead. We're going to get... Oh, we should buy our boots next. I forgot. I'm actually taking Treasure Hunter with Eyeball Collection because I'm going a more aggressive build. I completely forgot to mention that. Yeah, guys, sorry. This is a different rune and build and playstyle than the usual one. I mentioned the different build and I mentioned the different height, but I forgot to mention the runes. Yeah, we're going to be playing a little bit more aggressive in the runes as well. Sorry, my brain got completely clouded. And the boots, we're probably going to get tier 2 boots. I don't know which ones yet, but we'll figure that out. The time comes.
KarasMai, who would unironically win your case.
I don't want to like unnecessarily fight here because I do have a big lead. No, Sophie, they said sub the guard dog. Appreciate that so much. Alright, so now, I mean, we could honestly look for a top dive if he shoves. I'm 6. Whenever you're post 6, you always want to look for, you know, these type of plays. Looks like he doesn't want to set up a dive. He's just freezing the wave. That's how he wants to play it. That's fine. I might just look for the invade on the Kazakhs here anyway. I have Ignite coming up. Oh, I'm pretty strong here. Just want to be over. Fizz is moving. I might just go to the red. Looks like he just put a ward. That's fine. Yeah, trying to be aggressive and find something productive on the map, but also them having rotation prio. That's the thing that's unlucky, is that my work didn't listen to me. He didn't shove. If he shoved, then we could have dove, and then I could have went for the top invade, but he didn't do that. So he's kind of just playing the way he wants to play. So I'm just gonna only focus my powers on mid and bot. Mid and bot is a lot more team play orientated. Nice. My dead Kazakhs here, we'll see. Perfect, we live in. Yeah, I figured I'd just let Ignite kill her, that way I can walk away, not die to the tower. Pretty good stuff so far, boys, pretty good stuff. Since I have double smite, I'm actually just gonna look to use both on these camps here, get the smite TD back up and going. No point in like wasting my durations here. Instead of like resetting, you know, going for the top side play, I understand that'd be good. Kazakh's got the red, so notice he's playing a lot more like trying to punish me, trying to take what he can on the opposite side of where I'm playing by getting the red there. I should look to farm my red earlier, but like I said, my game plan got a little bit thrown off because I thought I was going to make a top dive, and then I just try to force a mid play so I can cross map. And with the cross map, I was hoping to just make that bot play, and it worked out perfectly. So losing one camp for that isn't that bad. Okay. Perfect. I don't think I can do anything for him here, but I'll try. I don't think I could actually do anything for him, yeah. Nice! Got another one. Yeah. Let me just mention some things about Master Elo, is that it is a very prestigious Elo, don't get me wrong, because Masters players have the ability to play with Challenger players, they have the ability to play with Grandmaster players. You know, this is really where I think the biggest improvement factor is going to come from, obviously, watching, playing. You understand the game at this point, where you can watch it and kind of soak up a lot of knowledge. But a lot of what I've noticed is lack of confidence. That's probably one of the major issues with Masters players compared to Grandmasters players is that they are very unconfident. They get very nervous. They get very like starstruck playing against like big names. They get very like nervous, you know, just because the elo that they're achieving is very prestigious, you know. But I will say that if you do want to climb in Masters, a lot of what I've been teaching you, it has to start like everything has to start meaning something, you know. Like you have to be the shot caller, the playmaker. You have to know itemization. You have to know everything about your champ you're playing, you know, because you're getting really close to challenger. You're playing with challengers, you know. So this is the elo where no room for mistakes, boys. You got to be playing a lot. You got to be watching a lot. You got to be making this, you know, your all, right? Because if you're this far and you want to achieve something great, you want to be something great, then you have to work harder than those that are already ahead of you, because they already got that time ahead of you, you know what I mean? Yeah, they just both walked out. I lost my rift there. My rift! Got taken by Talia. Okay, nice. Works up the resets. We can just play for the dragon now. We got the objective, that's all I really cared about there.
By the way, this was
I was just trying to live, I didn't want to die. See, notice when I'm this
Please
ahead.
play that new
I
CJ the
do not.
Baltimore Demon, pleading face, pleading face, pleading
CJ.
face.
Oh, no more CJ. I'm sharing these plays. I worked hard for this rift. I feel like it's only right that I share a little bit of the gold that I brought to the table. I will say also, this is probably the most enjoyable elo you're gonna be having playing League, because Grandmaster Challenger, it's very competitive, extremely competitive. But I feel like this is just where, you know, you can kind of relax a little, you can make a little bit more mistakes, you could just play for fun. This is kind of the for fun elo, which isn't a bad thing like people might think it is, because, you know, this is where you're gonna run into a lot of streamers, a lot of content creators. It's somewhere where there's a lot of competitive integrity, but there's a lot more of like, you know, kind of just vibing, you know, do your thing, just vibing. Oh no, I missed that. Bro, I'm trolling. Nice! The turnaround. Sheesh! Yeah, because look at this game. You can just kind of see how things can turn really chaotic real fast. I would say in Grandmaster and Challenger, games can still turn out like this for sure. But you know what usually happens if a game's like this? Boys, they're spamming FF15. There's people like... This is definitely an elo where you're going to notice a lot more team play. But though, I'll say that. I love the team play. I love the coordination. You can honestly play full meat all the way up till Masters elo. That's what I'll say, till Masters elo. Even though I haven't communicated with anyone on my team, it's still kind of nice to be on the same page. At least you're like mid to late. It'd be nice. As of right now, I mean, I'm really huge. I can continue to build aggressive if I want. Notice that because I'm so ahead, I can kind of get more damage as opposed to just building a bunch of defensive, because that's kind of how you snowball. A lot of people don't know, that's how you win games, is through your itemization. So my ability to understand what itemization I need for this game is what led to us winning. And if you guys are wondering, all the builds, all the runes, all that, well, if I haven't already, I'm going to be uploading on Twitter what the best Red Kayn build rune, best Red Kayn build and runes are. We're going to be uploading on YouTube. I'm going to be doing it for blue. I'm going to be doing it even for purple. So we have it all prepared. I don't have the Twitter runes and build, all that, uploaded yet. But by the time this video uploads, I probably will. We'll see. Probably. And I might even do a little giveaway, a little $500 giveaway. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see. I've been thinking about a lot of things, but I will say that that's the good thing about Kayn, is that I can't really tell you guys the best runes and builds and everything for every other champ. I have a good understanding of how most champs work, but because I only play Kayn really, I really only focus on what I should be doing with Kayn. So if you guys want to learn everything about Kayn, you came to the right place. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, and now we are just going to keep looking to invade, keep looking to capitalize. Because this is the same stuff that I was teaching when I was playing in Iron, the same stuff that I was teaching when I was in Silver, the same stuff that I was teaching when I was in Bronze, Gold, you know, every elo. Transitioning the game from early mid. Notice I can't be as aggressive because there's like 4 in the jungle. And I have a bounty on my head. They all know it. They're all trying to kill me. They all want me dead. Like I can't claim them, you know what I mean? Fight. Yeah, we're just gonna take mid turret here. And we're just looking to get objectives. Be as aggressive as we can. If anyone tries to defend this, we one. Yeah, just the beauty of Red Kayn being able to jump on top of them and not have to worry about covering the distance. That's really what I just absolutely love about this build, the runes and playstyle. Woo-hoo-hoo! See, just because I'm so over leveled, I have so much stats that I could just keep building damage. I definitely love with this build to be able to get Death Stance and whatnot. Stack that. Because it's just such an amazing item. You'll notice that a lot of like heavy damage champs, like even like Kha'Zix and Kayn, stuff like that, will build Death Stance. Not Blue Kayn. Blue Kayn's different. I could explain why. Blue Kayn, it's more. He doesn't have as much damage. Like Red Kayn has a lot with max % health. That's why actually there was a full damage Red Kayn, like full lethality, full burst, that was really good. But Riot actually nerfed his Q damage scaling because of how good it was. So this is like a minor version of that, but it still works because you're not getting too much damage. So we're only really going to be getting like 3 or 4 damage items. So it doesn't fall off too hard. But we're going to be getting the Grudge right now. As I mentioned, we're going to be playing a little bit more aggressive. And now we'll probably get some MR. Could be Maw, the Siege, because we have so much sustain and healing. But notice that there is a decent amount of AP damage. I want to make sure I'm getting everything for everything. So instead of the Cleaver option, we're getting the Grudge option here. We're going to learn to work with that. You can also see there's still a little bit of toxicity in high elo. People think that toxicity doesn't exist in high elo. It's still there. I think, you know what I think? It's like players are just higher elo brain, so they're smarter with what they could say and not get banned. That's kind of why some high elo players, they invented this bait ping thing where it's a very toxic thing to tell your teammates, but without getting in trouble. Higher elo players are just smarter not getting banned because they don't. It's not that they can't climb again. It's just kind of a tedious process. So they're a lot more passive aggressive and a lot more like you know, messing around with the system. You know, so many players in high elo have been banned so much that they kind of know what they can get away with the system. All right, let's see. Get the top tower here. It's getting a lot of gold on myself. Whoa, what is this? Don't know why he did that. Don't know why he did that. Yeah, Rift got 2 crashes, so I could just keep taking her. Yeah, if he ults me, I can go inside of him. A lot of people don't know that interaction, that if a lot of champions, but Fizz specifically, like I mentioned, if he ults me, you just try and go inside of him as quick as possible. And you can just stay in there until the ult wears off, and whenever you're like prepared to have your CDs up, so like my QW. CDs are kind of around the same time as his Q and E. Well, this is a fantastic game, boys, I have to say. Great entry into Masters Elo. And next video, we'll be teaching you how to get out of Masters. Looks like they're pretty GG'd here. Hope you boys enjoyed the video, though. Hope you enjoyed the build and runes. Be sure to test this one out. It's called the Assassin. That's the name for it. We've been doing it for a while, but it's the first time I've been showing it, I think, Season 13. Either way, peace out, YouTube. Good luck at the climbs, my boys. Peace. Woo-hoo-hoo! What a